In this box is a brand new 1/16 scale rally car. It's from Sen Racing, who brought us the Ford Puma M Sport, the 1/8 scale rally car. They bought us two. We had the 2023 livery and the 2024 livery. Essentially the same car, just a different look. And as you can see there, this one is the 2025 version. We've recently had quite an influx of 1/10 scale rally cars, so makes a change to see something a little bit smaller. Oh, and it's even smaller than the box it's in. I think this might be a brand new chassis from Sen Racing. I think. Officially licensed, ready to run Puma Rally 1, 1/16 scale series 4-wheel drive rally car. And you'll be pleased to know it's brushless. And hopefully it drives as good as it looks. There's a big long list of specs there. Let's have a proper look at it. Come on, little fella. Come on, don't be shy. Oh, that looks nice. That's a nice size, actually. So we've got some stickers. You can choose your drivers. Instructions for the remote. Little information leaflet, just duplicates what's on the box. A bit about mounting stuff on the body. I guess that's if you buy a spare one, maybe. Just some pictures there showing you the different drivers. Instruction manual tells you all you need to know in there and gives you some exploded views of all the bits with part numbers, ESC stuff, spare body pins, and DOS Allen keys. Allen! This is a pretty standard transmitter from Sen Racing, the AMP30. I'm not a fan of it because for me it's just a bit big and bulky. I mean, it fits nicely in the hand and it's easy to use for me one-handed, but it's just a bit big and clunky. It does have all your trims and endpoints and stuff on it, but yeah, not a great fan of it. Does the job. I'm sure some of you will like it. That is a beautiful looking body. Really clean, sharp lines. They always do a good job of the bodies. Suspension feels nice. There is something rattling around in there, but that suspension feels very good. What a good looking little car. So Charisma do a little 1/24 scale. There's your size difference. 1/24 scale versus 1/16 scale. So you can see it's actually a decent size. Tiny little body pins for my sausage fingers is not going to work. This sort of size, you'll be fine indoors or outdoors. Well, you should be anyway. Don't think it's got a great deal of ground clearance. No, it's not too bad. Oh, that's what was rattling around. Nothing really to write home about inside the body. No lights or anything. No cage or anything in there for protection. I think, are they more tarmac tyres? I'm not sure. I am really impressed with how that's set up. So we've got a 3600 kV brushless motor, a little Hobbywing brushless ESC. That's a 30 amp one, so 16BL30 I think is the model number. Receiver box there, looks like it's relatively waterproof. Servo under there, don't think it's quite a full size servo, but servo under there. XT60 connector. This doesn't come with a battery. Now that ESC will run 2S and 3S. But out the box, Sen Racing, I always say Sen Racing, but every time I watch someone else, I always say CEN. Anyway, Sen Racing recommend 2S out of the box. If you're going to run it 3S, then they are going to recommend the Chaos metal dog bones, because that means, yeah, so they're plastic dog bones in there, or plastic UJs. Strange decision to go plastic on there, isn't it, really? Especially on a brushless one. But anyway, they're recommending 2S out of the box. Upgrade the dog bones to the Chaos ones if you want to run it 3S. And I'm going to say this now, I don't know in this video if I am going to run it 3S, but if I do run it 3S, then bear that in mind when I potentially cause some issues. Adjustable camber, adjustable toe, adjustable camber at the rear. As I just mentioned, it has got plastic UJs front and rear for the drive shafts. Pillable steering knuckles, that's quite nice to see on something this scale. Big front bumper, very nice feeling oil shocks. Now this is the battery tray, how big is it? Oh, this whole thing, that is a big battery tray. So this whole thing just comes off. Looks like at the back, it's got the option of fitting a sway bar. It's got it on the rear diff case, and there's a little space on the arms for the drop links as well. Don't think it would be an option on the front though. Pretty standard affair underneath, Hex hardware, plastic chassis, nice looking wheels with what do look like more sort of tarmac or road tyres rather than rally blocks or dirt, but we'll give it a go on dirt, but this might be more for hooning around on the hard stuff. Right, I'm going to go and charge a 2S LiPo, maybe a 3S LiPo. We're going to see how fast it is and we're going to give it a rip. So it's got a nice big battery tray. It's actually quite limited on the width. I mean, this is a relatively small 3000 milliamp hour one, and you kind of have to bend it down like that to get that to fit. So yeah, nice size battery tray, just to random dimensions. Oh, not bad. Not a bad servo. No gyro on this thing. Okay. Not crazy fast. Well, we'll go and see how fast, shall we? Right then. It is a bit slippery on this surface. And we've got like in that direction, about a 20 mile an hour, 15 to 20 mile an hour wind. So we'll have to see what advantage we get from that. Just had to trim it up. It wasn't straight at all, so I've just trimmed the steering. That's full throttle. Oh, it goes nice and straight once you trimmed it up. It is not fast though. It is definitely not that fast. I'm glad it goes nice and straight though. That's one of the biggest problems sometimes. Oi. Especially with these smaller stuff, in a bit of wind, it can be a bit unstable. What was that then? 22. It could probably do with being a little bit quicker, because if we go with the wind against us now, probably going to be 19 or 20 maybe. I mean, it might have enough oomph to get up to 22 again, but I don't think it will. Bring it slowly back so we don't cheat. Quarter throttle. Oh no, 22 into the wind as well. It's still not great, but it would be nice to have a few more mile an hour. It's going to be over 30, I reckon, on 3, and well, we'll check that out later. Presuming it survives 2S when we go and give it a rip around. Oh, it handles nice. This is a really slippery surface, and you can slide it pretty well. Very nice. I am impressed with how well it drives, as in turning and throttle, you know, the modulation of the throttle and stuff. It feels pretty well set up. Definitely doesn't feel unstable, if you know what I mean. You can kind of point it where you want to go, and it'll go. Even on this slippery, like muddy surface. Whoa. Yeah, it feels good. Well, I really want to try 3S, but I think this surface is just too slippery for it. I think we need to try 3S on maybe some tarmac. So I'm going to run this battery down, and then we're going to throw caution to the wind and stick a 3-cell LiPo in it. Right then, like I said, caution to the wind, running it at 3S now. That felt about right on that surface. Think any more, I mean, yeah, I've just gone through a load of...
Don't forget that, dog poo.
Oh, come on. Ugh. Right, I need to find a puddle in a minute. Anyway, 20 odd mile an hour felt just about right. Couple more mile an hour, yeah. Wouldn't go amiss. But I think if I ran it on 3-cell, which I'm running now, as I'll show you in a minute, it's quite a bit faster. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This thing rips. And like I just said, it handles, you know, surprisingly well for a small scale like this. A little bit of throttle modulation, and you can kind of point and shoot, even on this wet, slippery surface with tyres that aren't gripping very well at all. I'm impressed, very impressed. Great view from here. Up there is Lincoln Cathedral. So there you go, zoomed in on my phone. That is Lincoln Cathedral. Next to it is the castle. Anyway, fun fact about Lincoln Cathedral. It was between, I think it was like 13 something and 15 something, so just over 200 years. It was the tallest building in the world. Not in the UK, in the world. The tallest building in the world. Right up there. If you ever visit Lincoln, it's a very nice place up there, the Cathedral Quarter. Right, anyway, I'm going to run this battery down, see if it survives. I think it will, it seems to handle it well. I'll run this down, and well, and then I'll show you the speed run I did with it earlier. Oh, come on. Really? Well, lucky that's from a horse and not a dog. Ugh. So I've just cleaned it after that run so that I don't catch any diseases after all that shit that I drove through. And I have a couple of concerns. So obviously we ran it 3S, even though it was recommended to only run 2S without them chaos like dog bones or drive shafts, and it ran okay, apart from an issue I'm going to show you in a minute. But yeah, it ran okay. And when I was thinking about them being plastic and the out drives for the diffs are also plastic, it got me wondering, are the diffs plastic as well? And they are. So the whole drive line is plastic. Apart from that metal centre shaft and the pinion, it's all plastic. I'm not sure I've been told the price of this yet, so it'd be interesting to see what the price is, because really, I mean, I'm a bit disappointed to see that it's a plastic drivetrain when metal components aren't actually that expensive. Oh, something else as well, the tyre wear, that was only, I think, 3 packs and only 1 pack on 3S. And the tyre wear, yeah, they've worn down quite a bit. I mean, they don't look too bad on the camera, but they've definitely worn down quite a bit. Anyway, I'm not saying that the plastic drivetrain is going to fail and it's going to be a weak point, but I don't know what the longevity is going to be. Obviously, I only ran 3 packs through this. So after 10, 20, 30 packs or more, is that plastic drivetrain going to have held up to even just 2S? So yeah, not sure that's a great decision. Anyway, the other issue is quite a serious one, I'd say. A serious problem, potentially. When I was driving it back to the car after that 3S run, I've noticed that this wheel, the toe-in angle, that's obviously the angle it pushes in. Well, you can see it on here compared to that side. The toe-in angle, I thought, that looks a little bit suspect. Now, if I go to this side, that still looks the same. There is some play in it. You can move it about a bit. You have to put a bit of force in it. But this side, watch this, look. There is a crazy amount of play in there. Another thing as well, not conventional like wheels with hexes. Well, they have got hexes, but I'll show you. So they're screwed in, and then they've got this little hex that comes off and slots onto like a plastic axle there. Anyway, I believe the problem is where that pin goes through the bottom of that rear like hub. I think that hole in there, where it's been knocked or something, where I've hit a curb or rolled it, I think it's like pulled the plastic, so it's like elongated the hole. I didn't notice any like big crashes. It's a shame because I really enjoyed it. It drove really well. And I have a feeling that, yeah, well, it is, yeah. So they're small enough to drive indoors. There's no grip with these tyres, but you can slide it. Yeah. Considering it's got no gyro, it's really easy to drive, really easy. Sorry, got completely distracted. You wanted to see how fast it was on 3S. Well, here you go. Right then, 3S. Pin straight. It goes so straight. Wow, 34 mile an hour. That was a nice, stable, decent speed on 3S.